Stock for Rebel News. It's a sunny afternoon and I am in Brampton, Ontario, standing in front of a private school called the Flair Institute of Management and Technology. This school is one of more than 80 strip mall diploma mill colleges, which Mayor Patrick Brown has called out as functioning not as real schools, but just as so-called diploma mills to give international students work permits upon graduating. I read the Google reviews on this school as well as many others in Brampton, and they didn't have much good things to say. I read a lot of international students were getting scammed by the school. They were told they would receive work permits and then they graduated, they received none at all. Not only that, but I was also reading information that a lot of the classes are online. There are hardly any in person, and while there's many students that go here, hardly any show up in person, and there's not a lot of actual learning being done. But I want to see if this is actually true and investigate it for myself. So we're going to talk to some people here as well as at some other of these strip mall diploma mill schools in Brampton. Okay, so I've been reading some reviews online that say this school has been scamming people, but telling them they can get a work permit when it's over.
No, it's not all about this. Yeah, there are a pathway program that 1 year in FCMT college and one next year in Montreal Lester B. Pearson College. After that, students eligible for their work permit. Yeah.
So people have been getting their work permits?
Yeah. Actually, it's my first year.
They are saying that we will get a work permit over there.
Sorry, say that again.
They are saying that we get a work permit in Lester B. Pearson after taking a 1 year study over here. Yeah.
Okay.
My course name is computing sport. There are a basic is pathway program like that,
It's a pathway program.
and
A
IRCC.
bachelor's program?
Yeah.
Okay. And are most of your classes online or in person?
It's an in-person classes. In-person.
And Sunday our online classes में. Yeah.
How many people go to this school, do you know?
Every year maybe 100. No, more than.
In our class there are 70 students.
70 people at a time, so probably all together, like 1,000, 2,000?
Yeah, every year.
It might be.
Okay.
It might be.
Now we're a couple kilometers away, but we're still in Brampton. After trying to speak to some people at that Flair College, there weren't very many people who were willing to speak to us. I think some were afraid of getting in trouble for speaking about the school, and the ones that we did talk to didn't have anything bad to say. Now, we can't say for sure if that's because, they didn't want to get in trouble or they really did just have a good experience at the school. But regardless, we're not done investigating. We're here at a plaza in Brampton, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one that's not on the sign, 6 private colleges in one plaza. That seems a little bit sketchy, don't you think? We have the Canadian College of Business Science and Technology, CanSTEM education, professional chef training. One thing that just says private school with a phone number, kind of weird, I don't know. Glow College, and there is a college called Liaison College we're going to check out too. But I find it very weird. Where I go to school, we have a whole campus. It's not just a little room on a strip mall with 7 other colleges in the same place, but we're going to check it out, see if these colleges are actually legit or if they're just in the business of scamming people and turning people's money into diplomas so they can stay in Canada. So we came here to get some answers just from one college, but as we said earlier, we got here and there are 2 plazas. After walking inside, we look and almost every single door is either an immigration office or some kind of private school, which they seem to be serving international students. But we talked to one school and they told us they only had 2 international students in these past few years.
So we do all the admissions for the international students.
You don't even admit any
Because ministry has taught that they discuss a letter. No private college is allowable to give the study permits to any visitors and the work permit holders.
Oh, really? Is it something that just happened recently?
No, it's been long, I think so. Yeah,
It's been long, right?
Okay.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Because like it's a private college, we clearly told that. Like
Yeah.
we only get the work permit after once we've done the study, if you do the study from here. Like it's if you go for the public, all the public colleges then the post-secondary work permit
Okay.
once you're done with the study.
So people know that when they come.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Do you think that it might be like someone else is telling people besides you guys? Do you know what I mean? Like I know there's been a lot of corruption with like immigration agents and stuff like that. Do you think a lot of these students are being told these aren't true?
So if we talk about particularly this campus, the Brampton campus, it doesn't happen here.
you don't think
No.
Okay.
Because I've been working here since 3 years.
Okay.
It doesn't happen here. Because whenever there was a rule that we can give permissions to the international students, hardly we had 1 or 2 students per semester.
I mean, I personally find that kind of hard to believe, but of course we want to fact check this and find out whether or not it's true. But when we walked in there, most of the people there were speaking broken English, and it didn't seem like they have been lifelong Canadian residents, but maybe we'll take their word for it, but we're going to dig into that a little further. It just really seems like immigration is the biggest industry in Brampton. I mean, seriously, we just came across this, and there's 20 different businesses profiting off immigration. Even that school we went to, the Canadian College for Business, Science and Technology, I looked on their website and they offer courses on becoming an immigration agent. It only takes you 36 weeks to get a diploma. Well, there's one college that we missed that wasn't even on the sign in this plaza called Brampton Skincare Academy Incorporated. Interesting. Well, we were going back home from Brampton, and then we decided to make a stop in this one plaza that my colleague Lincoln J came across a few weeks ago, where there are more than 10 immigration offices. You can see for yourself. Behind me is the Great Punjabi Business Center. We took a little tour of that, and the whole building, it's another one of these plazas which is just full of immigration offices, lawyers who help people with immigrations, different trucking license organizations, which as we know, there's been a lot of new immigrants to Canada who are getting their trucking licenses, different job centers providing services to immigrants. It really does seem like Brampton's primary industry is immigration. While it does reek of corruption in Brampton, it's hard to find people who want to talk about this issue. It seems like people are pretty inclined to protect their own when it comes to the corruption involving the immigration system. But Rebel News is going to find a way to get to the bottom of this. We're leaving Brampton right now, but we'll be back. These diploma mill schools are just one of many symptoms of Canada's growing immigration problem. If you would like to put an end to this corruption involves their immigration system and put Canadians first, please head over and sign our petition at netzeroimmigration.com.